Hello Josh, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One, to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your revenue, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in the area and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google in front of the eyes of more consumers, which leads to more leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, citations. Whatever I talk about here, you could use on your own. So I'll show you this opportunity to take those steps for your business. So let's get started. So first is content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. A keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your website, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So got a nice laid out website here, very eye-popping, a lot of accolades on there. You do got some content on there. But like I tell, you do need to increase your content, your words, and also your keywords, which I'll go over, just to give you that searchability in Google. But nice layout right here. Speaking of Google, let's scoot this over a little bit. Yeah, in Google, so if I was a consumer in Olathe, Kansas, the area that you serve, and if I'm looking for HVAC services, I might type this in, and here's what typically comes up. First ads come up usually, and they're hit or miss. You can invest in those if you haven't already, but a lot of times consumers skip over those. Right here is the map pack here. This is citations, which is important. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics. So the goal is to organically be on the first page of Google for any kind of service you do or area you do. And typically we don't count directories like Angie's List, Expertise, Yelp, because if I'm a consumer, I'm going directly to a local business for a consumer, especially if it's an emergency. So here's some of your top competitors. As you can see, as you scroll down, you're not on the first page of Google. But there's some things you do on your website to get on that first page. And you might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. People just don't go here for more services and products. So you want to be on that first page right in the eyes of consumers. Honestly, or obviously, as you grow, you want to be one of the top competitors on the page. But even if you start in the middle, let's say if we could beat this page right here, the 1 hour in heat and air. If we could outrank this website, we get on the first page above him, and that'll increase your traffic and leads tremendously. So to do a comparison of websites, this is a tool we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. It does a deep dive in websites. So for your website, you're only using 16 keywords. So that's what I was saying. You really need to increase your keywords to increase your searchability with Google. So higher the volume, the better. So definitely keep the keywords you have, but think about all the services you do. I know you do plumbing, HVAC. Think about all the areas you serve, KC Metro on the Kansas side, Missouri side. You get very creative with increasing your keywords tremendously. So the great thing about keywords, doing a comparison, here's 1 hour's website. We could take 1 hour's website, look at their deep dive here. Here's their numbers. They have 926 keywords, so quite a bit more keywords, and that's giving them that search power with Google. Again, the great thing about keywords, whatever applies to you, you could put on your website and match them. Again, you want to have high volume here, but let's scroll down here. Let's say if you do Freon leaks, that's a high volume right there. That's almost 7,000 search volume. So you could take some of the keywords here, put them on your website, you get closer to matching them and outranking them. Second thing is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to your website. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keeping this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant backlinks linking to you. So whether HVAC services, plumbing services, electrical company websites linking back to you, it doesn't do you any good if websites outside your industry are linking to you. It doesn't give you that trust power in Google. So right now you have 9 backlinks with 6 reference domains. Compare that to your local competitor here. We'll go back to his numbers. Yeah, he's using 385 backlinks with 40 reference domains. So that's giving him that searchability in Google. So the goal is to get close to these numbers or even beat these numbers, and you outrank him, you get on that first page of Google, and you start increasing your business and your leads. Then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. Again, the goal is to be in the top 3. Sometimes there's 4 here, but definitely be in the top 3. Because much like pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more services. So you want to be right in the front of the eyes of consumers. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise. There's many more you probably heard of. Also, social media accounts work great here too. So here's the idea. your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why that's worth it to be in the eyes of consumers here, like 1 Hour Energy or Heating, and eyes of consumers here on that first page. So not sure where your margins are, but I bet that could generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's many more keywords you could use, as I said, to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to help you start generating those leads online for yourself. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we can talk about your goals. I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this video, that helps me get better making these videos for local businesses. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. And thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was informative. And much luck in your business. Have a great day.